What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? This is Leonard Miles, aka 2 Degrees in the CDL. And you already know how we do. We come live with the news, the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is definitely bad and ugly. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Shout out to CDL Life. Colorado increases penalties for driving without CDL in the wake of several dramatic crashes. Colorado recently increased the penalties for truck drivers operating a commercial vehicle without a CDL in the wake of several tragic wrecks involving unlicensed truck drivers. Last week in Colorado, a truck driver who was unlicensed at the time of a fatal wreck was sentenced to 11 years in prison for a 2022 wreck, while another unlicensed driver with a history of deportation was charged with multiple misdemeanors for another fatal accident. Until Colorado's most recent session, driving a commercial vehicle without a commercial driver's license was only a traffic offense. Now, a recently passed bill makes the offense a misdemeanor, reported News 9. While supporters of the bill consider its passing a win, officials still say it's up to the federal government to remove drivers' ability to operate semi-trucks if they are caught driving one without a license. We need to make sure we prevent this from happening again, said Greg Fulton, president of the Colorado Motor Carriers Association. And the way you do this is look, don't give multiple chances. It really falls within the federal government in terms of probably removing their ability to operate. Okay. So if you're unlicensed, I don't understand, why you just don't go get licensed. There are so many programs out here that you can get your CDL for free. Free. I know a lot of these CDL schools are costing a lot of money to get these CDLs. But you do have tech schools. You do have the WIOA program, which is the Workers Innovative Opportunity Act, if I'm not mistaken. That's a program that you can get your CDL. You can sign on with one of these companies to get your CDL. You're only obligated at that time to do maybe 12 months or more, and then you can leave if you choose to. But to get behind the wheel and you are unlicensed, like I say, it's just irresponsible. Then it continues to put a negative view on truckers. And that's a reason why, that adds another reason why that people want to go to autonomous trucks. So, man, just go get your CDL, man. Just go get your CDL. And to these companies, that are continuing to, let these drivers who are unlicensed get behind your vehicle, you're going to be held liable as well. Jail time being the biggest thing, on top of, you losing your business and you having to pay a stiff penalty, but definitely, jail time. And also for the driver as well, you're going to definitely get some jail time. There's been too many accidents over the past few weeks with unlicensed driver that have led to fatalities. Earlier, I'm probably going to say like early last year, like one of my first YouTube videos, I covered a guy out of Texas. I forgot what his name was, but I'll drop that video in the description as well. But he didn't have his CDL and he was driving for a company, and he was down here in Tennessee, and he was under the influence of marijuana. He was unlicensed. He had this commercial, like he was a former CDL driver, but he didn't do what was necessary in order to get his license reinstated. If he could get them reinstated, that's the biggest thing. I'm not sure if he could even got them reinstated. But he ended up, like I said, he was under the influence of marijuana. And he struck and killed a deputy sheriff out in Tennessee. And now he's serving 10 years. That company is shut down. They were taken off of the off FMCSA immediately. They couldn't do any operations because they knew that driver didn't have the proper CDL. didn't have a CDL period to be operating. So before y'all get behind this wheel, you need to think about, the consequences. Just go get your CDL. If you got to complete a SAP program before you get your CDL, I don't care if you got a buddy who got a truck and he said he'll let you get in it. As long as you know how to drive, don't you get behind that wheel. Don't you get behind that wheel, because you're going to pay the price and they're going to pay the price as well. But I'm going to make sure that I drop the description of this article, as well. And like I said, you drivers, just keep it safe out there. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, I'm on the road to 1K, and I appreciate you all support. And as always, I'm out.